Hello traders and investors, welcome to stock specific analysis episode. In today's episode, we are going to see a stock which is none other than Bharat Electronics Limited, which is a Nifty 50 blue chip stock. So why we choose this stock? So what are the big orders coming in? So how the deals of MRSAM and QRSAMs are going to work for this stock, and which is the right time to buy this stock, and what is the right purchasing price of this stock. And as currently the analysts have mentioned, the stock is currently overweight. Why? So all these things we are going to see in this video. Let's get into the video. So firstly, we'll see a basic background of the Bharat Electronics Limited, who doesn't know about the stock. So Bharat Electronics Limited is a Navratna PSU stock, which they are specialized in electronics from Indian armed forces. Also, they are planning to extending their businesses in homeland security, smart cities and energy storage. So that's the background about the stock. So we will have a stock analysis. So what is the overview we are going to see here is current market price of the stock is 282.40 rupees. So market caps is standing at the leader high, which is 2.10 lakh crore, and stock currently mentioned as overweight by the analysts. So the valuation is currently very attractive, which is trading at 30x comparing with the financial year 2027 earnings, which is currently showing a reasonably buying zone. However, we have to see technically which is the right entry price of the stock, which we will be seeing end of this video. So the price movement currently we are seeing 52-week high of the stock is 340 rupees, which is 17% below from the current level of the 52-week high. 52-week low of the stock is 227, which is 28% above from the current 52-week low. So all-time high of the stock is 340 as well. So currently the stock is having a potential to move upside from this level, but we have to see. Before that, we are seeing the valuation versus the sector. So BEL TTM PE is standing at 32x. The TTM is trailing 12 months PE, which is 32x, comparing with the sector average PE standing for the defense and electronics is at 42x. So undervalued relative to the sector peers. That is very important subject that you have to see. So what is the key metrics as of the December 2024 data showing is the market cap is the industry leader, which we all know. Bharat Electronics been a market leader of the specific stock, and TTM PE ratio, which we have already mentioned, trailing 12-month price per earnings ratio is one of the lowest in the industry. That is very key to note. Price to book ratio is above the median level, which is showing a good confidence in the valuation. So above median means which is above to the level of the expectation, that is showing improvement, or which is good choice of stock to select. So quarterly net growth of the net growth year on year is above median, as well as quarterly revenue growth is also above median. Return on equity, which is among the highest in the industry, which you have to very keenly note of it. Debt to the equity ratio is very low. This is very important thing to note of you. So next thing you have to note about is promoter and institutional holdings. Promoter holdings remain stable at 51%. FIA holdings been increased. That is very important note. DIA holdings also increased. So whenever DIA and FIA are increasing their stake holding, which means the stock have a potential to move forward. Institutional investors also improve up their percentage from 37.49 to 38%. However, public holding have decreased their holdings due to a profit booking that it always happens from the public holding side. So next we are going to see very important is why the stock to be chosen is about the business growth. So there is a strong order book worth of 71,650 crores, which is 3.1 times of annual revenue they having currently as an order book. Recently large MOD order, which is 2,463 crore worth for Ashwini radars, they have given the orders. Financial year 2025 professional turnover seems to be at 23,000 crores versus 19,820 crores in current financial year 2024, which is 16% growth is being projected. Export sales, they have increased their exporting sales $100 million, which is 14% growth of year on year. Focusing on research and development and domestic defense manufacturing as well. Next, we are going to see about future growth drivers. So, which is financial year 2026 order inflow. What are the orders they are having, and to whom they are going to servicing this. As we mentioned, MRSAM and MFSTAR, they are having orders worth of 14,000 and 15,000 crores, and QRSAM having 25,000 crores worth of orders. So revenue growth target is expected at 15%. EBITDA margin is at 23 to 25%. So export order book is at 359 million, which is the global orders, which we are out of the domestic orders. Non-defense business 8 to 10% of revenue, growing at 10 to 15%. So now we will be seeing the orders. What are the details? MRSAM orders, which is they are having a collaborating with the Israel Aerospace Industries, which the BEL role is to have a supplies critical electronics and radar equipments. The order is expected 14,000 to 15,000 crores in financial year 2026. MFSTAR, which is multifunction surveillance and threat alert radar. This project is linked with orders supplying of all the Indian Navy and also Indian aviation industry. They are going to supply a next generation converted warships. So for this, they are expecting an orders including of 14,000 to 15,000 crores estimations. QRSAM, which is quick reaction surface to air missile, which is also Indian project. For this, BEL role is to supply radars, electronics, command and control system, expecting orders worth of 25,000 crores in financial year 2026. These are the projected orders which BEL currently having in its order book, worthing to move further. With all these things, strong financials showing quarterly profit and revenue rising from the last 2 quarters, increasing EPS, which is earning per share, annual and trailing 12 months is also very good. ROE is improving as well, which we said, book value increasing, improving, and also rising cash flow, which is another important factor. And zero promoter pledge company is always very right choice to choose a stock. With all these things, we are going to give a financial figures for you, a consolidated financials including quarter on quarter. And if you see a financial projection for the financial year 2025, 26, 27, it's all moving forward comparing with the previous year of 23 and 24 revenues. So the revenue of 2024 seems to be at 20,268. So the projected for 2025 estimated is 23,000 crores. Financial year 2026 is 27,000 crores, and financial year 2027 is 32,000 crores. So when you want to choose a stock for a long term and it's having a good potential and it's a Navratna PSU stocks, you will not find more than this a quality stock to invest for you in the long term. With all these things, you can see an order book how it is. So it's always consistently maintaining 70,000 plus crores of order book for each year in their order book, which is showing the valuation. So which we are saying earning per share, if you see from financial year 2023 to next 3 years, you can see from 4.0 to now financial year 2027 estimation is 9.2, which is very much attractive for the investors for the long term. Dividend yielding percentage also, which is keep increasing from 0.62, expecting in 2027 1% of the dividend. So that's the data value for you. With all these things, key technical levels that you have to look into it. So the immediate resistance is at 318, breakout resistance we can see at 340, the support levels are at 260, and second major support is at 240. So the target for the short term is 324, and for mid to long term 350, 400 and 450 plus. It will be keep moving the stock higher with the current order values. So Motilal Oswal is also expecting currently for the short term 20% upside from its current level. With all these technical factors, we are also seeing FIA data and FIA and DA. We see they increasing their stakes, and the stock is currently about 20-day moving average and 50 DMA, but below 200 DMA. That is very important to see. So bullish Harami pattern being formed on the daily pattern. So high PE stocks, which is more than higher than 40, but backed by solid earning visibility. That is very important to note. So corrected from a 340, which is all-time high in the July, to 282, which is attractive for the entry point. However, currently the stock is in the neutral zone. So the correct level of entry for this stock, you can wait for around the 260 levels if it is reaching to the first level, and if it is reached to the second level of support 240, and it's the right time for entry between 240 to 260 levels, since the market we are expecting on Monday with a huge gap down. If the stock is get corrected, it will be a right time for the entry as well. So with all this overview, we can see the BEL stands as a strong government support company, robust order book is there, and rising exports there globally, and consistent financial growth. This is a really a promising long-term picking in the Indian defense sector. I hope this video is beneficial for you for investing on the BEL stock if you are interested, and this video is purely for educational purpose and for helping you to have analysis on the stock on more of it. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel, share your comments and like the video. Thank you. Stay safe, investor.